Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Excuse me. Now we've shown you everything that there is to know about technology, so I hope everybody enjoyed the breakfast, and thank you. No, kidding. I think that that's kind of amazing to look at everything that's taken place over the last few years as far as truck technology is concerned. And we want to spend some time today talking about some of those elements, and you'll see a little bit more video as time goes on. But I'm the president of the Heavy Duty Manufacturers Association, for those of you not familiar with us. I've got to, excuse me, clear my throat. I've had too much trade show time. I'm losing my voice. It's not supposed to happen until tomorrow, but it's coming a little bit early. But HDMA is the commercial vehicle division of MEMA, which is a total of about 1,100, mostly global supplier and technology developing companies. And we have a mission as an organization, which is basically to advance the motor vehicle supplier industry in the business interests of our members. And hopefully by providing this kind of information that we will today, that takes us toward that cause. This is a great event. I've been at HDMA for about 15 years now, but I've attended the HDMA breakfast for all 27 of them that we've held. And we used to hold it in Louisville. We held it in Atlanta last year. We're holding it in Atlanta again next fall, and then again coming back here for IAA in 2021, or 2020, I'm sorry. The first one that we had in Louisville had about 35 people at it, so we did a little bit better for the first one that we're doing in Germany, and I think this is great. We've had as many as 1,000 people attend this event in the States at Louisville in its heyday, and as far as an association is concerned, we have about 200 member companies within HDMA. About 80% of them are global in scope. We've got about 105, 106, I think it is, member companies that are displaying here at IAA today. Some with the representation from the US, some with representation from Europe, some with both. So I think it's great. We look forward to seeing all of you again in Atlanta next fall. We're led by a great board of directors of industry executives, the HDMA board of directors, and I just would like to introduce some of them. And I can't see my confidence monitor from here, but whoops. But I think first I'll introduce our sponsors. How's that? Because that's the way they're in the slides. As far as presenting sponsors are concerned, we want to thank Meritor, Jay Craig and Chris Villavarian, if you could just raise your hand so people can see you. Thank you very much. With Roland Berger Consulting, we've got Dr. Wilfred Auber, Dr. Walter Wrench, and Frank Petrus, all with Roland Berger. As far as event sponsors are concerned, Allison Transmission. Oops, there we go. Dave Garazzi and John Call. Dave is over here, John's out there. Bendix CVS and the parent organization of Knorr-Bremse, Michael Hawthorne and Richard Beyer. IHS Marquette, we want to thank Andre Divis and Don Brousseau with IHS in the back over there. With McKay and Company, the people that were serving coffee this morning and have been refilling your cups, Molly McKay-Zacher and John Blodgett over on this side over here. And with Phillips Industries, Rob Phillips and Dave Phillips over here. And with VDA, I hit my button again, sorry. Oh, there we go. With VDA, Managing Director Kraus Brunig and Thomas Fabian, who heads up the commercial vehicle business over in here. And if I can get the slide to advance one more here, I would be happy. And I wanted to just briefly introduce my board of directors. Tim Musgrave is the chairman of HDMA and the CEO of Pressure Sensitive International. Tim is not able to be here today. His wife had an accident and had to stay behind. Our vice chairman is Mr. Gary Gerstenslager, CEO of Hendrickson International. Tim Myers is a board member. Tim is the executive VP of Arconic, of course, myself. Jay Craig, CEO and president of Meritor. Jay is down in front here. Rick Dauk, president, CEO of Accuride Corporation. Dominic Grody, CEO of Grody Industries. Joe McAleese is the chairman of Bendix CVS, and Ron Parker is the Chairman, President, and CEO of Indian Head Industries, or MGM Brake, and Jack Schaefer down in front, CEO of Bergstrom Inc., and Rob Phillips, again, CEO of Phillips Industries. It's not difficult. I was just clearing my throat again, sorry. And then a couple of executives from HDMA that I'd like to call attention to: Jennifer Jomquist, Executive Director of Member Services, and Beth Barkovich. They're both flitting around here somewhere. I'm not really sure exactly where they are. And then I would like to invite Klaus Brunig with VDA to come forward and make a few welcoming comments for you. And I'll rejoin you in just a moment. Klaus, if you want to come up.